Good evening, third graders. Today we're going to be focusing on just your fundamental skills today within your physical education. So it's going to be just your locomotor and non-locomotor movements, things just like hopping, jumping, and we're going to learn the difference between those two because it seems like those get a little scrambled up at times. And then we're going to be focusing on galloping and overhand and underhand throw as well. So to start this video off today, we're gonna jump first. So obviously whenever you jump, you wanna get your feet spread apart just enough, about shoulder width apart. And when you're jumping, you're squatting down, and when you jump, when you squat, you jump, you bring your arms up and you kind of just like propel yourself up whenever you jump, and then you land back down and you kind of squat back down. So it's just like you squat, lift your arms up, jump, and squat back down to brace your landing. Now hopping is a little bit different than jumping. Hopping, sometimes we think of a bunny hop, but when that's kind of just like a smaller jump when we think of a bunny hop. When we think of hopping, we think on one foot, and that's just basically a smaller motion of jumping, but that's just on one foot, and you can do it on either one. And that's just hopping. So we'll do it again, and we'll try this together right now. So I'm gonna do right foot because that's a little bit better on me for my balance and stuff. So, and we'll just do just a couple, and that's hopping. That's hopping. We can do hopping side to side, hopping front and back, anything like that. So for my next one is gonna be galloping. My space is a little bit confined right now. It's kind of smaller. So I'm gonna do a little bit sideways. For galloping, it's kind of gonna be rocking back and forth, and we can move back and forth galloping. It's just kind of like you're just bouncing off the balls of your feet back and forth, and you can move forward or backwards doing that. And galloping consists of like horses and stuff. So like when we gallop, we think of a horse and stuff, and we can kind of do like, it's kind of like a rock and a skip as well. So the next groups of activities are going to be throwing, and I have a guest over here that can help me with overhand and underhand throwing. And we're going to be throwing my trusty Mike Wazowski here, just a soft, smaller object that we can model this together. So we're gonna do underhand throw first. So with underhand throw, we're gonna get the object or the ball. We can do this with something like this or a ball object, and we're gonna just get it in our hand, and we're gonna have both hands on the ball, kind of like we're bowling at first. And when we go to throw it, we just take our arm back, go forward, and we release it, and we'll like your partner will catch it. And I'm gonna have Devin do the same thing, just right back to me. Yep, in a bowling motion, and then back to me, and I catch it and I brace for the motion. Now, the overhand is opposite. Obviously, you're gonna go over instead of under. So like basically when you're doing over or under, you're thinking about, like just imagine there's an object that you're trying to throw around. So overhand will be just a little bit different, and that's gonna be over the object, the invisible object, and you're gonna just kind of have it in one hand and throw it overhand, and partner's gonna catch it, and Devin will do it back to me. Yes. So that is overhand and underhand throwing right there. That's all I got for you guys today. That's just a fine group of your fundamental movements. And today we were in the festive spirit with the holidays. We were wearing our Christmas pajamas, and I hope you guys were too. I just thought about being a little bit festive today, especially with a little bit of decor around my house. So I thank you guys, and I hope you guys have learned even more fundamental skills today, and you guys are driving those into your physical activity. So I say thank you. Mike Wazowski says thank you, and Devin says thank you from a distance.
Thank you.
Yes.